Hello guys and welcome back to another Toyota Supra. This one here is a little bit special because this is actually the 3-litre variant. In today's video we'll be exploring this, well, just incredible car inside and out, and also checking out how the 3-litre really sounds. My name is Will and this is ALX Specialist Cars. So the 3-litre Toyota Supra is just an incredible car. It's a 2-seater sports car. This is a 2020 example, covered just over 17,000 miles, and it's recently arrived as a part exchange with us. The condition of this car is absolutely got to be the highlight, as well as of course the features that come with the 3-litre variant of this car, because there is a 2-litre variant as well, which I've recently just done a video on also actually. But just for starters, the look and aggression this car comes with is very, very impressive. You've of course got the black splitter which runs underneath, and this is all from factory by the way, and the car sits so low, which is what gives it such a commanding road presence in my personal opinion. The car's then sat upon 19-inch alloy wheels, and these, though they look diamond cut, aren't. These are actually a polished chrome finish. So the inserts here are fully chrome, a polished look, and they just look so much better than what a diamond cut wheel does as well. And they're also quite different because you don't often get the polished chrome look on wheels these days. And then moving around the side of the vehicle, you'll notice the touches of carbon fibre. This comes with the 3-litre variant. It's got touches to the interior, it's got touches to the exterior, so it really does give it sort of the extra special feeling. The car's also had a little bit of PPF applied, which if you're not aware is paint protection film. So it actually runs from the bonnet all the way up to the roof. You'll see the line here of PPF. And that's because the car sits so low, it's common to get stone chips, road rash, but the PPF does actually prevent that. The PPF also runs on the entirety of the bonnet. It runs down the sort of side skirts there, and it also runs on the lower bumper as well. So the entirety of the front of the car is PPF'd, and that means it is protected. Now the car is sat upon Michelin Pilot Sport tyres all round. They're all in very good tread health, and I think the condition of the car just represents how well this really has been cared for. The previous owner who part exchanged this car did indeed keep it in his garage, so it is a garaged example from when he owned it. Inside I mentioned the touches of carbon fibre, but if we just sort of glance to the rest of the interior, you get fully leather seating, and they've also got carbon fibre inserts actually on the neck cutout there. The seating is also electronically adjustable. The driver's side sees memory functionality, and the carbon fibre trim you'll see in the centre just runs throughout and really does make it feel like a special place to be. Now the Toyota Supra, as mentioned, is all about the driving experience. It sits so low to the ground. The 3-litre gives you much more exhaust volume feedback than perhaps the 2-litre might, but you still get the nimbleness that the 2-litre is very often raved about for. Now if we just move around the rear of the vehicle, this one is actually slightly different to what you might find as standard, and that's because this one has also got the Remus exhaust fitted. So this is quite an expensive exhaust system, and if you're into cars you'll certainly have known and heard of the Remus brand because they are very well known for the quality products they produce. But we'll check out how that sounds shortly. Now to open the boot on these, surprisingly there is actually a decent boot on the Toyota Supras, but you can't do it from the back here unless you've got the key on you. There's a button just on the driver's door, but if I use the keys, you can push that one there, that pops the boot open, and I'll pull it open and just show you the space you get, because of course it is a sports car, so you don't buy it for the space, but I'm always quite impressed with the space you do get on them. You've got the GR Supra mat in there as well, just protecting the boot liner fabric underneath. So yeah, it's a very well cared for car throughout. Now if you are watching this video, chances are you're wondering about being a driver of this vehicle. And genuinely, if you came to see this car, you cannot fault it. I cannot see you being disappointed with it in any way at all. I think the combination of the wheels, the condition, and the Remus exhaust just make for such a good example of the Toyota Supra. Inside, as a driver, as mentioned, you'll find memory function seats. They're also heated as well, and the controls for that are all in the middle. So Toyota Supra, thankfully, have retained a lot of the buttons and the manual dials, which I feel people always like. Sometimes things can be a little bit too digital, but you do get a screen in the middle, which is also touchscreen, so you're getting a balance of both. The carbon fibre runs to the steering wheel. It also runs to the paddles on the back of the steering wheel. They're even finished in carbon fibre because, of course, the car is a petrol automatic, but you can switch it into a more manual mode if you would like. One last little touch which I think is nice is the GR Supra logo actually lights up the floor as you step in the car, just reminding you what a special thing you're stepping into. We'll hop inside the car now and check out a few of the features, as well as most importantly, how the Remus exhaust sounds. So guys, now we're in the Toyota Supra, you sort of get a sense for the driving position, the driving feel, and how low you really do sit to the ground. Though getting in and out of this car is actually very, very easy. Often I think low cars, you sort of got to step over a sill, you feel like you're crouching then stepping into it, but it actually wasn't bad getting in this at all. The seat, as mentioned, electronically adjustable, so go on the side there and you can push it all the way back, move it forward, do whatever you like. The other thing that I haven't mentioned is if you're not a fan of the sound of the exhaust, well, I'm sure you will be, the car's also got JBL speakers, which is a very good brand, so if you're into your tunes, you'll enjoy the car as well. Now, you'll see the screen's lit up now we're in the car. It's a push button to start the car just there, but the screen, as mentioned, is also touchscreen. And one of the things that's just popped up on the screen, I was quite impressed by actually, is the car's got an average mile per gallon of 35. Now, for a sports car like this, I would say that is extremely good, so it is certainly a car you could use every day. And often you see the figures quoted online. They can be a bit unrealistic, but this is the real world driven example. I'll start the vehicle up by pushing the button there. As you'll heard, the 3 litre sort of kicks in, and this isn't a fully cold start. We've just brought the vehicle in, so when you've got it on cold start, it can be that little bit louder as well. Push it into sport mode, that allows pops and crackles only ever so slight through the exhaust. It's not obnoxious at all, but it does get a little more sound flowing through the Remus exhausts. If I knock the vehicle into reverse, this one's also equipped with a reverse camera. It's got front and rear parking sensors, so sometimes people are often worried with a car with a relatively large bonnet on are you going to get near something in front of you, but with the front and rear parking sensors, that sort of isn't really an issue at all. We'll press back home and I'll just show you the features you get on these. So you've got Apple CarPlay, you've got Android Auto, you can check when the next service is due, which is 2026. The car's got a full Toyota service history also. And then just as a place to be, you've got twin cup holders in here, which is surrounded by leather. You've got more storage in there, because obviously a car like this, you do need the storage. It's got to be spaced out well, or you're going to feel cramped. You've got a wireless phone charging pad in here as well, and you can also just put your phone charger on top of that. So yeah, it does feel like a spacious place to be, and the carbon fibre trim really does make it feel like you're in a proper sports car. I'll put the vehicle into sports mode now, and we'll check out how the Remus exhaust sounds on the 3 litre Supra. So guys, that is the Toyota Supra, an extremely impressive car with an impressive sound, and I think the colour combination just works absolutely fabulously. My favourite feature being the wheels and the polished chrome look that just gives it such a different road presence from other cars you might see on the market. As mentioned, the car's done just over 17,000 miles, it's done around 17,700 to be more exact. And one more thing I just wanted to show you guys, with the daytime running lights on, you really get a sense for the road presence this car's got, and I feel those just amplify it. It looks so sleek, it just looks super, super modern. The last thing I didn't mention is the car actually comes with heads-up display as well, so you don't really need to look down at your dash at all because you've got the speedometer in your windscreen if you need it. If you would like any more pictures, videos, or just questions about the car in general, please do contact me. My name is Will. I'll be more than happy to help, or any of the team for that matter would be awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. This was the Toyota Supra, and we'll see you next time.